people, welcome back to Let's Talk Premier League, or Let's Talk Formula One. Actually, apologies for lateness. I was binge watching Netflix series, and I finished my stream last night. I sat on the sofa. I watched it until about 5 o'clock in the morning. Then decided bedtime was a good idea. Went to bed, and now I'm here. So somewhat of a little bit of time off making thumbnails, which is actually lovely, but. We are here and we're almost at the start of the race, but I am joined by Chris. How are we doing?
Just my usual self, mate. And everyone knows me as well.
Yeah, we've got that in the bag. Brandon saying, I think it's going to be a close race. I don't know if that'll be don't know if it's a top two that will be, but let's have a look at the grid. Now, Formula One haven't done their graphic because they're a bunch of assholes. So, We've had to go on their website. As you can see, Verstappen first, Hamilton second, Norris third, Perez fourth, Bottas fifth, with obviously his penalty, Gasly sixth, Leclerc seventh, Alonso eighth, Stroll ninth, Russell 10th, Tsunoda 11th, Sainz 12th, Ricciardo 13th, Vettel 14th, Giovinazzi 15th, Latifi 16th, Ocon is in 17th, Raikkonen 18th, Schumacher 19th, and Nikita Mazepin is in 20th. Note, Bottas penalised 3 places for dangerous driving in the pit lane during practice. Tsunoda was also given a 3-place penalty for impeding Valtteri I can't drive Bottas on the track. So he has to go and sit himself in 11th. He did qualify 8th though. Let's look quickly at the strategies before me and Chris give our predictions. The quickest is one stop, obviously going from the softs to mediums. The second quickest is actually going from the softs to the hards. After that, obviously, you've got the softs to the hards, which is very close one stopper. And slower is the 2-stopper, which is the soft to the medium, back to the soft. I can understand why. You really don't need to ignore that second, that 2-stop one. Just ignore that. That's absolutely atrocious. I expect a lot of people probably do this one, being the quickest and being the tyre deg around Austria isn't really the biggest concern of the drivers. You will see some obviously doing that, and you will see some maybe doing that one. Although they haven't given option for the reverse strategy of this one, which is start on mediums, go on to softs, which I do think probably some of the back end of the grid might end up trying to do. So obviously with the first one, you can replicate that, switch it around same time, obviously. Providing you obviously don't get caught up in traffic, blah, 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 blah. So yeah, you've got this, and really interesting graphic, this one. But we've got to predict our race because race starts in about 2 minutes, Chris. So we're having to fly through this quicker than Raheem Sterling runs. So I'm gonna go with Max Verstappen. Then I'm gonna go for it's gonna be Lewis, and then I'm going to go for Lando Norris because he really impressed me during qualifying, and I think he's going to really have a good race.
Oh, tough. Well, it's tough on the third place. Top two is pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Verstappen wins for me, and Hamilton second. Third, Lando Norris is in that battle for third. It's between him and Perez. Oh, God. I'm going to Perez.
I think Lando, because his speed is really remarkable around Austria, and he's always had it around Austria.
I wouldn't be shocked if it is Lando Norris, to be fair.
Yeah. They're just obviously about to do the formation lap. Obviously, Max will lead them around the track. It is the shortest track on the calendar. So we're going to be flying around. I can't remember how many laps there are. Probably like 78 or something. It's
you would. Oh, I can't remember now.
Yeah, it's there's certainly a lot of laps around Austria. That is absolutely certain on that. But yeah, obviously Max is about to lead them around up the hill. Obviously, it's quite a hilly start for a Formula One car. I'm sure they'll really struggle getting up that hill with the 29 horses in the back of their cars. Lewis just maybe teasing Max a bit, trying to get in front of him. Maybe saying, "I've got a better start than you. You're a bit shit." But
I have to rewind.
oh dear,
Just
oh dear, oh dear.
Only
Well, this is unacceptable. It's very unacceptable. But yeah, they're just going around the third corner.
Yep, there we go.
All sorted, which we do love to see. They've called this the Styria Grand Prix, not Austrian. Austrian is next week, apparently, which, you know, love to see.
Well, it is Austria, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, it is a bit crazy. It is a bit crazy. No, I don't want that. Fuck off. Right. But yeah, I mean, it's going to be a really interesting race. Get your comments in, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button as well. I mean, you're not going to get you're not going to get content like we do here, especially we do official Formula One content as well.
I've got a stat for you.
I love stats.
This is the first time Red Bull have been on pole in the Horn Grand Prix ever.
Is it actually?
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
that's fucking insane.
Christian Horner was mentioning it when he was talking to Pundo and all them.
Well, they've won a lot of races though, which is the remarkable thing. They've won a lot of races at Spielberg. They do win a lot. I got my track quiet so I can see the track. Well, but next week we're gonna actually have the track on whilst we're live, which is going to be a different level. I wanted to introduce it with Charlia because, you know, that's the fair thing to do. And she'll be back next week. So yeah, you can have the tracker so you can see the dots going around as well. Just to make it a little bit more interactive, make it a little bit better for you. The Dugout Football Channel. Hi, Niall and Chris. Big up to yourself, Doug. Big up to yourself.
Big up to yourself, indeed.
But, I mean, Lewis needs to try and ram Max off because obviously Lewis is not a good driver. He is in a false position.
I'm on the bit where Maz pins, or that is the last one, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just on board with Perez. One light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And here we go. It's the start of the Austrian Grand Prix. And Max with a great start. Just cutting off Lewis into the first corner. Max leads, Lewis second. Oh, Lando there going a little bit wide, but he does keep his position ahead of Sergio Perez. Behind them, Valtteri Bottas, and then Gasly being attacked by both Leclerc. And I think that maybe, Gasly really flying down the grid there. I mean, Perez. Oh my Lord.
Oh dear.
Gasly's hit Raikkonen. Gasly is all the way down in. What a bad start from Pierre Gasly there. Lewis is still in first, but Lando is really trying to keep hold of third position at the moment. 347. Let's get a 350. Subscribe now and big up to those two. Big up to us. Yes. Why are you hating on Lewis? Because I don't like him. Simple. Show him some respect. Respect is earned. He has done nothing to earn my respect. Hey, now just thought of a brilliant stream if you want to do it. It's Carabao Cup draw, but in a wheel decider. Seems like a great stream to me. If you want to do it, I hope it makes sense.
You're cursing it.
Yeah, just send me a message, Liam, and that's easier. Great day yesterday. Thanks, Wales. Yeah, it wasn't great for him. It wasn't great, but yeah, Gasly down in 20th position, really struggled, and he hit obviously one of the Alfa Romeos.
George Russell's over in ninth at the moment.
Oh my God, he's 8th. What is George doing in 8th? I'll send it to you now. Yeah, I'll have a look at after the stream is finished. All right, buddy. No transfer talk because obviously the race is more important. But we have got.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Is that Gasly? Yeah. Oh, what's he done there?
Yeah, it was when he hit Whitening.
Yeah, but that's not his.
Puncture. Your teethy as well.
That's yeah. Crikey. What's going on here?
What the hell happened to Per Dazzy in the first place when he started?
Gasly had a horrific start, a really bad start. Lando is still in 3rd. That is the battle between Lando and Sergio Perez. Lewis is still behind Verstappen. Lewis, obviously the most fraudulent Formula One driver in the history of Formula One. He's a very rude person. Niall, I changed my pick. I am Mystic Wolf. Yes, you are. Yes, you are, Wolf. Yes, you are. Hamilton is a fraud. Hamilton is a fraud. That is agreed with by everyone here, especially Nippon. Nippon definitely thinks Hamilton is a fraud. Gasly's in the pits. He's been in there for quite some time, and they're retiring. That is the end of Gasly's. It's the end of Gasly's race already. A really bad start for him. A horrific start. I mean, getting off the line, he seemed a bit slow. He got swamped by Leclerc, and I think that may be Alonso.
Yeah. Oh, it might have been Leclerc actually.
Oh yeah, that might have been it. That might have been it. And yeah, it seemed like he was slowing down up to turn 3, and he just got swamped by pretty much the entire grid. The entire grid overtaking him. He's in the middle, not really. I was unsure what he was doing. It was all very difficult for him. But he appeared to get a really bogged down start, and yeah, a little bit of contact, a little bit of going wide. Obviously, Lando had to go wide at turn 1 as well. Obviously, he was pushed off by Perez, but look, Lando's still in front of Perez at the moment. And there we go. It looked like it's a bit of contact between Gasly and Leclerc.
Yeah, there
we go. That's done it. And Leclerc's got a bit of front wing damage as well. So I presume that is why Charles Leclerc came into the pits. And then at that point, obviously, Giovinazzi was hit by Pierre Gasly, and that's really ruined his race. So even after just lap 3, Pierre Gasly out of the race. A really messy start from Pierre Gasly. And there you go. There's him being swamped by the entire grid. And there you go. There's the sort of touch. And there's the hit to Latifi as well. It was really, really unfortunate for Pierre Gasly. But we're on lap 5. DRS is enabled from the FIA. And yeah, we're seeing Perez still behind Lando Norris. Max with the fastest lap of 109.6 at the moment. A really, really entertaining start of the race. Chris, what have you made of the start of the race?
Interesting, wasn't it? Interesting start. Very shocked by Chelsea Kurt and Dazzy being so far down.
Yeah.
But that's expected with what happened to Dazzy.
Yeah.
And but pretty much, well, shocked by Russell as well. I expected Russell to be further down the grid because of his waist pace.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Lando really has good speed around Hungary, as I was saying pre-race. Max saying, "Holy shit! Already bye Gasly." The funny thing is, I'm playing Formula One 2020 at Austria while watching the real race. That seems fair. And Depay best not blank today, or we riot. Basically, if Liam doesn't get really good fantasy points, he's just rioting, which I understand. So basically, unless they get really good points, Liam riots. Which as I've just said, I do get that completely.
Donovan was a fraud.
Yeah, he cost me 6 points, little shit. He is no longer welcome at Argyle. Mike Cooper is clear. Just showing Sergio Perez trying to get onto the back of the McLaren, but at the moment, Lando seems to be doing quite well.
71 laps it is.
71 laps. I knew it was in the 70s. But
understandable actually, because it is a short circuit.
There's only 10 corners. 10 corners, lap times of around 1:0. Perez saying need more power in the straights. He's very fast. Yes, Lando is very fast. I'm glad you've understood that, Perez, because getting past Lando is not going to be easy.
I see Lando Norris at Mercedes. I've said it for years now.
See, I don't. I see him continuing with McLaren and probably winning the Drivers' Championship with McLaren because he has an extremely. Yeah. I think his agent may be Zach Brown. I genuinely. I think his agent may be Zach Brown, or Zach is somewhat not in control, but a main part of his career. So it really wouldn't. I see him staying at McLaren, and with how this McLaren is looking, that new engine deal with Mercedes, how good they look aerodynamically, all of these things. I think McLaren in the next few years are going to probably be pushing Mercedes and Red Bull a bit. I mean, we're looking at what Lando's doing now, and this is second season. Imagine, obviously, Max, I think, is on what, third, fourth season now?
Yeah.
Third
or fourth.
Imagine
fourth season.
Yeah.
Stopping.
Imagine what Lando will do in his fourth season. Imagine that experience, that ability. A really good driver in Lando.
Suppose he got a point. I say he might stay at McLaren because we don't know what Mercedes has done behind in a few years' time.
Yeah, no, and that's the thing, and I just feel with McLaren they're definitely on the up. They're not going down. Obviously, we all know the history of McLaren and the crap they've been through as a team, and Fernando Alonso, obviously Van Dorn, and all of these issues. But it really now seems that, especially with the new sort of manager, I can't remember his name. Not Zach Brown. Zach Brown is a huge part of why McLaren are doing very well. Seidel, I think. Seidel, yeah. The team principal. He's amazing. He's done a really good job at McLaren as well. Once Daniel Ricciardo finally learns how to drive this car, I think he'll be right up there as well. So McLaren for me seems to be right on the up, but it does appear that this car really does suit Lando. So maybe obviously because Lando's now been there for a year and a bit, maybe he's been able to get the sort of the package, the car to sort of go in his direction. And that's something that Daniel Ricciardo will spend this season doing, obviously, just trying to get them to fit it to his driving style as well as him fitting his driving style to the McLaren.
Yeah, I said it. I think I said it in Azerbaijan, where with Vettel as well. I think Vettel and Ricciardo are going to need a lot of time to get used to the car. I mean, Vettel's starting to get used to it.
Vettel's doing all right.
Ricciardo's is struggling at the moment, but I still got confidence in Ricciardo. He will get used to it. Yeah,
of course. Norris team radio. I'm not sure what was being said there.
This is the quality of the driver he is, and Perez has done has overtook Norris.
Yeah, he has, but Lando will be flying straight back out. Lando will obviously have DRS as well, and
Yeah.
we're seeing that Lando is very fast as well. He should realistically score 2 versus Czech. He's done that very well this tournament. But to be honest, 1 goal and an assist will do. Liam has high expectations of players nowadays. That'll put me 18 points as captain. If that happens, I won't be changing. Or if he scores 3 points and as an assist at 16, which I will still be happily take. And Wolf is just being Wolf, which we love Wolf, we do.
To be honest, I couldn't care yes about fantasy football. I on England win the pretty time and then I'm happy.
I don't know if Liam, would you rather win the fantasy league or England win the Euros? What's your thoughts? And Lando going down to 5th at the moment.
But yeah, that was quick. That was quick.
Yeah, he's falling down a little bit. But Lando will have DRS. Can he catch this Mercedes? I think 5th is more representative anyway of where he should be. I mean, he shouldn't really be getting into that top 4.
I predicted that at the start of the race. I said not probably 5th. He'll finish at 5th minimum.
Yeah.
And yeah, top 5 is as I expected to be.
Yeah, I mean, obviously they're leaving Stroll way behind, aren't they? So and Lewis and Verstappen, just confirm, Verstappen is still leading. They haven't really been showing that, which I presume that Verstappen is flying ahead of Lewis at the moment.
It's 2.9 seconds.
2.9 seconds, which is an incredible gap. A gap to have. RIP Wales is what Wolf is saying. Yes, it's not been great for Wales, has it? It wasn't great yesterday.
Yeah, I had my fun of Wales yesterday, as you saw.
Yes, I did.
It's a new day now. Let's move on.
A new day. Let's move on. Yuki Tsunoda up into 9th at the moment, trying to challenge George Russell, and Russell's like, "Yeah, get fucked, mate." Could Russell score his first points as a Williams driver? Well, as a Williams driver, I don't think he has done that yet.
When I done my video, I done the predictions, which was a couple.
Team radio, they're saying Lando Norris plan A looking to extend. So it looks like they're looking to extend their time on plan A, which I would assume is the one stop from the softs to the medium.
But yeah, like I was saying about Russell, I think when I done my video a couple days ago, I was saying, I just had this feeling that Russell, he's close to it. He's very close.
Yeah.
He's had that curse when he's been close and something's happened, DNF, etc.
Yeah, 100%.
We need to wait and see what happens, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know what is going on with Martelli. Just randomly having like a full-blown hissy fit.
Oh dear, that's what we don't need.
Yeah. Hopefully it sorts itself out. I don't know what it's doing. There we go. All right. Don't touch anything now. Don't move. TV don't like movement, apparently. It was having a full-blown hissy fit. But we're on to lap 14 of 71. They're just showing the battle between George Russell and Yuki Tsunoda at the moment. And George doing very well, looking very calm, very collected.
I can imagine the set of persons if Williams do start a point.
Oh, it will be insane, mate. It will be absolutely insane. Oh no, I don't know what my TV is doing. It's having arguably its biggest hissy fit moment ever. Let me just plug something in quickly.
And that's Charles Leclerc, who's over top Mazepin, which is not a shock.
Right. I think it was out of range. There we go. There we go. Right.
I just poured some breaking news. Chelsea
Oh,
Kurtz
yeah.
over top Mazepin.
Oh, is he? 1 second. That better? Nope. Right. I swear I've got more issues you care to imagine, Chris.
Yeah, well, that is very true.
Clearly. You type that down. We'll see if that works. Nope. Let me just unplug it quickly. There we go. That might be a bit better. Plug it back in. Chris is the only one who actually has the ability to watch us at the moment.
So basically, 6 drivers are battling for 7th.
Yeah.
Alonso, Russell, Tsunoda, Sainz, Vettel, and the legend himself, Kimi Raikkonen.
Yeah. Where's my other phone? Oh. 2 seconds. I've got so many devices, it's actually unreal.
George Russell was actually closing in on Fernando Alonso on the battle for 7th.
Right. Problem solved. At least I hope it is. Also, I worked out how I can have commentary without getting copyrighted. I forgot to do it, obviously. As you well know, I was binge watching Netflix, which, you should always do. Always binge watch Netflix.
But get a fair play to Russell. He's actually closing in on Alonso in 7th.
See, actually. Give me 1 second to plug myself in. And that way, that ain't gonna try and kill my ears. Username, I don't know, it's my dad's account. Might not be able to actually.
Oh no. Team radio
What?
for Russell.
Saying what?
I can't hear. I'm got the commentary on.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do now. Now TV.
It's actually on race, isn't it, in terms of that? But in terms of the track, it's not an on race.
Just trying to work out. Need to find the login. Is that? No. Gotta love it. Me and my dad I've sent my dad so many messages, it's hard to even. I need a screenshot it, to be brutally honest.
Oh, that's Giovinazzi and Ocon on the battle.
Yeah. Get your comments in as well, guys. We like to interact with you as we do this as well.
And here we go, Hamilton Team Radio and Verstappen Team Radio.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the thing. But just need to find the thing. Crikey. Don't you love it when you're trying to find a password?
Then you end up forgetting it.
Oh, I've logged it into so many things now, which is quite funny. That's Netflix. Basically, I use any streaming. I use my dad's. So I found Netflix. Because you know I'm good like that. Oh my lord, that's British touring cars. Yeah, just trying to find a. Oh shit! Didn't mean to do that. Oh. Definitely didn't mean to do that. Yeah, well, let me. There we go. I've just done that. Right. That's Amazon Prime. Crikey, where's Now TV? Crikey. 21 laps in, max with a 4.3 second thing. That's BT. Oh my lord. Oh dearie me. March.
Oh dear, the two Haas drivers.
They last again.
Mazepin just overtook Miss Schumacher.
Wow, that's
Drivers championship battle right there.
that's June. Might have to try and do this a different way.
It's now showing you the predicted pit stops.
Yeah, I see that. Obviously, I expect everyone to. Give me the email.
So to start is track temperature as well.
Oh, if that's BT then.
Pit windows now open. One stop strategy for anyone.
Yep, pit window is open at the moment. Oh, I found it. So. I was about to read that out loud, but then I realised that would be an absolutely horrific thing to do, and would not have gone well. I need to go back on that. If this doesn't work after me doing all this, do you want to know how annoyed I'm going to be?
Twitter one in comment.
I will not be in the best moods. All right. Right. Found the password, I think.
That's funny. Start it.
Incorrect. Are you taking the piss? Oh, I know what I've done.
Steiner's on the pit wall guy.
Is he actually?
Yeah, I wonder what he has to say about his
Yes,
two
I'm
Haas
in.
drivers.
I'm in. Oh, I've got it.
Amadeus in the comments as well. As
They're showing me. I'm just trying to sync. I'm trying to sync my meeting. No. All right, I don't know why that is. Why is it behind? I'm watching it, right? I'm watching it on both devices, but one is behind. Maybe if I do that. Unbelievable. So my commentary is going to be behind. I'm just going to turn that right down. I just want to hear, just obviously then I can relay team radio. They're just saying that Perez, that Valtteri is closing in at the moment. And Mar saying, not Charlotte to troll today. No, Charlotte, I think, is working at the moment. She'll be back very soon. I can assure you of that. But yeah, I don't know why one thing is behind the other. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's like 2 seconds behind.
Charles Leclerc's moving himself up 14th now.
Yeah.
Ahead
yes,
of
he
Ocon.
is. He is very much ahead of Ocon. So yeah, if I relay any team radio, it may be a little bit later. Because I think I'm probably about 30 seconds behind or something.
Hamilton.
Oh! Shame Hamilton didn't drop it into the gravel there. Very, very big shame there.
Started that small vibrations.
Well, that is very good, Lewis. We're very happy about that. We're delighted. We could not be happier. I've just seen I've just heard the Charles Leclerc overtaking in my ear now. So they are a bit behind. Showing a replay of Hamilton making a little bit of a mistake and nearly dropping it. And he should have dropped it. It should be in the Griven.
Problem.
Oh, he hit the gravel.
That's what Lewis Hamilton does not want in this race for the title.
Yeah. I mean, if he loses today, the title may not be his ever again. Old man needs to retire. Odds on Bottas being in the mud after his pit stop. It's Mercedes, it's Bottas. He'll spin in the pits. Thank you, Martin Bundle, for telling me that was oversteer. I did not realise. Russell in the pits.
Yep, Russell's in the pits.
The wind makes it difficult, is what Max is saying. Lap 26 of 71 at the moment. It's Max Verstappen first, Hamilton second, Perez third, Bottas fourth, Lando Norris into fifth. Oh, you absolute wankers. They're trying to... What are they trying to do? I swear, this Williams lot are a joke.
Up pissed off, TR. Oh. Well, everything where...
Every fucking time he nearly gets closer... Oh, it annoys me.
And Perez.
It annoys me. Now. Perez into pits.
Simple pit stop from Red Bull.
4.8 seconds. A little bit slow there from Sergio Perez. Martin Brundle is 5 laps away from explaining what oversteer is. Excellent. Excellent. We love. Hold on. How are you 5 minutes ahead of us? You're taking that.
think the good thing for Russell, everyone else needs to pit as well.
3.4 for Latifi, 2.3 for Sonoda.
It's fucking annoying that. I just knew something would happen to George Russell.
Again, Mercedes told Williams to impact George Russell's race. I mean, Mercedes are a disgusting team. It looks like
Bottas.
Bottas in the pits.
Don't spin.
2.6 second pit stop for Valtteri Bottas. Where is Perez? Perez coming. Oh, this is going to be close. No, yeah, and Valtteri is ahead of Perez there. He didn't spin, which is beautiful to see, obviously. No spinning in the pit lane from Sergio Perez.
Imagine if he did spin and and he spun into the other car in the pretty pits.
It looks like Russell went back into the pits.
Hamilton's in the pits now. What's up?
Russell went into the pits again, it looks like.
Oh, Williams, you fucking idiots.
2.2 seconds for Lewis. Verstappen way ahead, and I don't even think the undercut is going to be enough to get that battle down. When do you expect to see Max come in? Probably now?
2 more laps, probably.
He needs to get past. He's got past that back marker into turn 6. Bit of debris there. Not sure what's that.
Don't run into it for God's sake.
Max is like, debris. I do it. I'm actually from the future, mate. It's 9:35 on the 27th of June, 2021. Nice.
Oh, he's here now. Verstappen.
In comes Max. Here comes King Max.
I think he'll be all right.
Right, so there's hydraulic issues for Russell. They're going to plan B because they're going to have to keep pitting him to fill up his hydraulic gas. That is mad. And Max is way ahead of Hamilton there.
2 second pit stop. Well,
love to see it. Onto the hard tyre, though. Onto the hard. Not chosen to go to a medium. Lando, still out on the softs.
I think Lando's going to need to change them at some point. Because
he's getting caught by Bottas and Perez, which is a concern. I think. No, he isn't. Maybe he is. I have absolutely no idea.
Here we go. What's a weep yet?
Yeah, they're filling up the gas, which is annoying. It's really annoying. And those William mechanics very upset, as they should be. A great pit stop from Sergio Perez. A little bit of an issue with the back right.
I mean, the Williams mechanics just sums it up, doesn't it?
Hamilton with the fastest lap now, 109.0. 4.4 seconds behind Max Verstappen. So you would assume the Max has won the race.
Yeah, right. I would think so. At the moment, anyways.
You'd certainly assume.
And yes, it's just don't be in Azerbaijan then.
Yes. Imagine being a third driver for Williams. Imagine the depression could never be me. Yeah. Williams ain't that bad, is it? It's bad, but not that bad. And it looks like Lando is 20 seconds. If he can try and extend this gap out, he might go ahead of Bottas and Perez. So go on, Lando. Max with the fastest lap now. 109.041, which is what he does. Leclerc chasing down Daniel Ricciardo for the battle of 8th at the moment, and Kimi is ahead of them, so that's who they're chasing at the moment.
There we go. Norris in the pits.
Norris in the pits, and he's flying down now, which is really annoying. Inappropriate behaviour from the FIA.
He's on the hard tyres.
They should have allowed Lando just to they should have stopped everyone on the track and allowed Lando to have his pit stop. Team radio for Max, I will hear that in about 17 hours' time. Yeah, it's not going to be they're talking about safety car, and I'm like, yeah, you're not going to get one of them. Is England going to beat Germany or not? Yes, we're going to smash them. We are smashing the Germans.
I'm just not confident. I'm just not confident.
We're smashing.
We can beat them because they're not the team they once were, and they're not being convincing.
Max is just talking about brake-by-wire system. They're looking into it for him now. Lewis with some team radio, so I'll hear that as well in a bit. Very much insane, though. Right, Max has had a brake-by-wire brake-by-wire warning. Oh, Norris down into 6th at the moment, but Sainz has not pitted, so he will still have to pit.
Yep, so it's still all good for Norris in terms of top 5.
Hamilton saying there's a lot of D-regs everywhere, which is the harvesting unit. More radio for Max, which I'll hear in just a second. They're just having a little chin wag, aren't they? Lewis is quicker, though. Lewis is much quicker on the hards at the moment, which is a slight concern. If Max can win this race, it really extends the gap. I mean, whoever wins England-Germany game has an easy route to a semi-final, since they have to face either Sweden or Ukraine. Exactly, and we're gonna be in that semi-final. I can assure you of that. They're saying these are the critical laps of the stint, but most importantly, Max has managed to get 400 tenths of a second gap back again. So whilst these were critical, Lewis has not been able to take that any further because he is shit. Sorry, I just had to add that in. But yeah, lap 35 of 71. We're almost halfway through the race now. Max Verstappen, first in the Drivers' Championship, will have 156 points if he was to win the race today. A real good thing to overtake and really to extend that gap between Lewis and Max in the championship. And at the moment, Lewis, very, very shocking. He's a little bit shit. And there we go. Max is able to get that gap back up, and he's extending the gap at the moment. So Verstappen first, Hamilton second, Bottas third, Perez fourth, and Sainz fifth. Lando Norris is sixth as it stands, but Sainz does need to pit again. Right, Mercedes, Max was just told to expect Lewis to push in this stint now, but they seem to think they have better degradation on the last stint than the Mercedes as well. So just bear that in mind, that Lewis may push, but if he is pushing, then Jesus, it's not going very well for the man. Right, Lewis has just been told to push. He asked, "Do I need to manage more?" And he went, "Other way round, mate. Push." So Lewis is now going to be pushing Max Verstappen at this precise moment. Yeah, very difficult for Hamilton. But if England wins and Southgate gets a new contract, do you really want that? Southgate gets a new contract regardless of whatever. He gets it regardless. As Chris, are you there, bro? Chris is not there at this precise moment. In comes Raikkonen by the looks of it. And Ricciardo is going to come in for a pit stop as well. 3.9 seconds is the gap between Verstappen and Lewis now. Right. They're thinking that Hamilton might do a two-stopper. Hamilton may try and do a two-stopper here. It looks as if I'm Red Bull, I match whatever Mercedes do. If I'm Red Bull, I match whatever Mercedes do. If Hamilton comes into pits, I come into pits. If Hamilton puts on softs, I put on softs. Just match him. It's really as simple as that. But Chris, what have you thought of the race so far? Obviously, now Mercedes look like they're getting a little bit worried and all of that. Looks like Hamilton may be going to a two-stopper.
Which is the right decision for Mercedes. They need to do something to worry Red Bull.
Would you, if you were Red Bull though, would you just match what they do?
Yeah.
So if they come into pits, I'm in the pits.
Yeah.
If I wouldn't. We've seen this so many times. We think back to Hungary last year. We think about George Russell is retiring. We think back to Barcelona. We think back to last weekend at Paul Ricard, or weekend before. So many different, so many times have we seen that a two-stop can be quicker sometimes with the pace. So if I'm Red Bull, I just match whatever Lewis does.
Yeah, I agree.
Amar saying, I think he gets sacked if Germany wins 7-1. The FA probably reward him with a lifetime contract if he does that. Let's be real. Let's be real, guys. Max Verstappen still in first, and the gap is just Lewis cannot close that gap. But there is traffic now, and we'll see if that plays a big part in the race.
Still 31 yards remaining.
Yep, that's about 40 minutes left. There's about 40 minutes of today's race left to go. Hence why there's no transfer talk. Because that would be starting in 10 minutes time. And There was not a gap. There was not a gap to fit it in, which obviously we do apologize for. I apologize for absolutely fucking nothing.
Look at that.
The points gap already would be quick maths, 12-point gap as it stands.
Yeah.
That's not adding these points on though, so that will get.
It would be
19, 20, wouldn't it?
Quick maths.
There you go. So, they're showing live. They're not showing us first for Drivers' Championship. Charles Leclerc would
20 odd points.
Charles Leclerc would move down a spot and would be a level on points with Sainz if it was to stay like it is. Hamilton with the fastest lap. 30 laps of today's Austrian Grand Prix to go. Russell is out. Gasly is out, which is very, very sad news for all of us. I blame Mercedes.
The Russell curse continues.
I blame Mercedes for that. When don't I blame Mercedes? Crofty is way behind me on my mobile phone. This is very, very mad.
And that's secured. Oh no, he hasn't.
No, Leclerc cannot get past Kimi Raikkonen. Which I never thought I'd say ever.
He has now.
Finally. Good morning to Zachary. How are you doing? Sainz is in the pits now. He will be overtaken by Lando, and he'll get overtaken by Daniel Ricciardo, and he'll get overtaken by Stroll, and Alonso, and Tsunoda, I would assume. He does. He might not. Ricciardo in the pits again. Why is Ricciardo in the pits again? How strange. That's very strange. Ricciardo all the way down in 14th at the moment. Leclerc up to 12th. Yeah, Ricciardo down in 15th at the moment. Having a real shocking race. And yeah, there's three different battles. There's the battle for first, there's a battle for third, and then there's just Lando. Just chilling in fifth at the moment. All right, got some interesting transfer stories for you tomorrow regarding Manchester United, of course. Always regard it. Nope. Nah, they're hijacking another team's deal, which you love to see. You do love to see it. But interesting, Trippier seems to have called right down as well, though. Oh, Kimi Raikkonen there hitting the Ferrari. Brandon saying Hamilton is rubbish, which I have to agree with. Hamilton is finished as a racing driver. He is shit. Isn't that right, Chris?
Whatever.
Kimi just swore over team radio. Surprise, surprise. He said, fuck, I hit my front wing. Yeah, very lucky.
The best team radio the one of the best team radios Wycombe was, I think it was in Monaco when Perez and the McLaren pretty annoyed him, and Wycombe said, he's lucky I'm not face to face with him. Or I'm done to punch him.
Gotta love Kimmy. There are many YouTube compilations of Kimi Räikkönen's team radios. Many of them. So
You will not dead the Trent.
huh?
You will not dead the Trent. That was another one in 2020.
He's just a madman. Is our Kimi. Team radio for Hamilton that I'll hear in a minute. 5.2, 5.4. Hamilton is really struggling now. Traffic is holding him up. Which we love to see. We love to see. Almost 6 seconds behind Max Verstappen at the moment.
I think Perez still needs that third in terms of constructors.
Yeah, it would.
Because he knows
They're
he's
losing. Hamilton's losing 2.5 tenths on the straights to Max.
And Leclerc overtook Giovinazzi. He's into 11th.
Easily done for him. Easily done.
I think Ferrari, it's a good race result if both Ferraris get in the top 10.
Yeah. Yeah, would help them a little bit. But as it stands, Lewis is almost 6 seconds behind Max Verstappen. And that is bad news for Lewis with 25 laps of the race to go. Chris has jumped. he's left us all by myself. But he's back. He's back. I don't have to sing all by myself anymore.
Why does it keep doing that? For God's sake.
Chris is about to go raging with his device.
No, it just randomly. It's a blank screen randomly. I'm pretty defiant, and it cuts me off.
But as it stands, Hamilton finished, done. I mean, we all know that the Bottas is done. We all know that, but Hamilton, he's found his way to be the worst driver in the history of Formula One.
I don't see Hamilton retiring until he wins his 8th title.
I don't think he can. I don't think he ever will, mate. I genuinely, I think once Max takes it, I don't think he can.
It'll be like Sergio Aguero waiting to win the Champions League for Man City.
Lonely Niall, so lonely. He ain't got nobody, all on his own. Who sings that? Oh, bloody, what's his name? Mr. Lonely. I'm so lonely. I can't remember who sings it. Acorn. That's an old song. That takes me back to my childhood.
Perez is actually closing in on Bottas.
Yeah.
Which is good to see.
It is 6.4 second gap now. I mean, I think Hamilton's going to have to accept defeat here.
Really good.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to accept defeat here. Very much so. Looks like Hamilton is gonna have to accept that he is gonna lose. Yeah, Bottas has cooked his tires. Acorn. Mr. Lonely, I'm so lonely, ain't got nobody. I'm gonna listen to that later now. That's in my head.
Unfortunately, I'm not. unfortunately, I'm not a singing person.
What, not a singer?
Nope.
I'm not a singer either, mate. I'm not a singer, trust me. Nah, it ain't Acorn. I think it's Acon. Acon. Let me Google this. Let me Google this. That's what I want. Google Mr. Lonely. Oh no, it ain't Mr. Lonely. I'm so lonely. No, it's Acon. 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 Bad money. Bad money. Acon, we know. Lonely. That's the song. That's the song. I'll be listening to that later. But as it stands, 21 laps of the race to go. Hamilton really fucking struggling. We're just taking the piss out of you. Well, how rude. Acon, same thing.
Leclerc has stopped. No, he hasn't.
Nope. Oh, that's close. That's very close.
But he'll be on him again.
Yeah, he will be. It will be into this corner.
And he's dying.
Yeah. Brilliant.
I'm Vettel hard in the press that.
It is a classic tune. You are absolutely correct. I'm not even nervous for Max at the moment. This is Acon's full name. I ain't reading that. I'll be arrested for butcher. That's just factually true. I'd be arrested for butchering.
Well,
and yeah,
considering where Ferrari were start the race, this is a really good race result.
Yeah.
And now he's on Sonoda now.
And Hamilton 6.6 seconds now behind Max Verstappen. I mean, I don't want to jinx it, but we can officially say that Max has won today, can't we?
Yep.
Team radio for Lewis. 7-second gap now.
But
At this rate, Max has got enough time to do a pit stop if he carries on like this.
Well, start the season, I said, as most Mercedes have been dominating, that dominance is going to end at some point. And you don't think with, I think I said at the end of start of last season, I made a bold prediction saying they will get stale at some point, and Red Bull will only get better.
They're just telling Hamilton just get to the end. They're saying that's 2 stop out the window. They're just saying just get to the end now. Mad. Obviously, I'll hear Max's in a second. I'm sure he'll be relayed that information.
Get to the end, Matt.
Brake by wire warning. There's on the curbs, turn 9, I think. We need Niall on UK drill tune. What the hell is UK drill tune? I should open up a radio station. I've always been told that I've got a voice for radio. Imagine that. Like, and now singing is Velvishwan singing Prime's Bunda. Ooh. He says he doesn't really take much curb anyway. And and they're saying, well, just don't take any unnecessary issues, Max, and just calm the fuck down, buddy. Brandon saying Hamilton is 7 seconds behind. 7.7 could be 8 seconds very soon, and Lewis just cannot keep up with Max, and that is right. The issue for Max is braking on the curbs in turn 10. That is the issue. Obviously, I don't think they can do driver coaching. They just said, look, Max, the issue is it's the braking on the curbs into turn 10. That is that. Hazard has the biggest blunder in football, but who has the biggest blunder in F1? I don't know. They're normally sat down. I don't know. We'll get back to you on that. That's Chris's homework for the week. Chris, look at all the drivers' asses and tell me who has the biggest. Chris is very excited. Just by guess, maybe Leclerc, maybe, but that's just a guess, to be brutally honest with you. They're normally sat in a car when I'm watching. Very difficult to see their blunder in the car. Lewis has got blistering. Front right tyre blistering. And there's Charles Leclerc, replay of him locking up, trying to get past Charles Leclerc.
The pass in order.
And in comes Sergio Perez. On comes the mediums. Uh-oh. Lewis, you're in trouble. Perez has just put on new mediums, and this might not go well for Bottas, especially Bottas.
Yeah. Oh, bloody hell.
Bottas is about to go. He's going to get overtaken. He's going to be a sitting duck. Obviously, you can make your vote for driver of the day, which I will do right now. I'm probably going to go with Max Verstappen. Seems like a fair shout.
Charles Leclerc does. Well, maybe not last year. Maybe Charles Leclerc, maybe from where he was after the opening lap, where he had to pit.
No, I'm gonna vote Max Verstappen.
I actually don't know, if I'm being honest. So maybe Verstappen last year.
Lando, no, it's gotta be Max. He's done a great job.
Because I expected both Ferraris to be in the top 10. As he first is over top Alonso for 8th.
Right. Oh, there we go.
Hamilton team radio coming, but that's the
Got a little bit of Hamilton team radio. He'll be crying now. Schumacher, there's Max? Yes, I vote for Max. I have voted for Max Verstappen to be driver of the day for me. As you can see right there, Max Verstappen is my vote.
Yeah, can't argue with it, to be honest. Perez fastest up.
Lewis has just been told he has to settle for second place. Lewis has just been told. He's been told there's an 8.6 second gap. And he was like, what do? I can't close that gap. He's like, Get to the end, mate. Vote for Stroll. You may vote for Stroll. I am not voting for Stroll. I voted for Super Max Verstappen.
Yeah, but Stroll hasn't really gained any positions, really. Apart from 2.
Yeah, yes.
Well, 2, but...
No, didn't he get knocked out in Q1?
Yeah, but he started 9th, didn't he? Because of the snow, the penalty.
Yeah, but he was... I swear, he was down in, like, 18th.
No, that was Ocon.
Oh, same thing.
I think Sainz is a shout us, yeah, because he was in Q2.
Well, you people may vote for whoever you people may want to vote for. I have voted for Max. More team radio for Lewis, so I'll have a listen to that in a second.
Nice conversation.
It's certainly bringing me entertainment. 9.4 second gap now. Lewis with driver limits, track limits. Lewis just being told to watch out for track limits or he'll get a penalty, which will be hilarious. Whoop, whoop, it's sound of the police. Whoop, whoop, sound of the police. I think that may have been an ambulance. Ambulance.
Probably
what you saying?
Probably after Matt Hancock.
Yeah, Matt Hancock has been touching up some women in in Plymouth. Not Exeter, Jesus. Why would he be touching women up in Exeter? They're scabby. In Plymouth.
Just like the media stubby.
Yes, the media are very scabby. That is absolutely correct.
Bloody hell, 10 seconds.
Bottas being told that he's gonna be on.
Oh come
Leclerc.
on! How can Russell be on there?
Leclerc with 21%, Verstappen with 15%. So I'm not against Charles Leclerc getting it. Thought you were living in the end for a second there now. No. I live in Plymouth. The only thing good to come out of Plymouth is a rock and a football team and the sea, or the ocean.
Easiest win. One of the easiest wins Verstappen's had so far.
Very much so. 10.5 second gap between Max and Lewis now, which, I'm excited and delighted about. That other channel is going to be very sad right now.
They sort of saw it coming.
I might pop into them and laugh at them. Well, not laugh, but listen to them crying. Brings me enjoyment. Apparently he's live now. That's funny. How angry is he gonna be?
They're giving the championship away.
Looks really upset, to be fair. That little cunt stole my idea about the tracker. What a cunt.
To make it, but both years went live at the same time as well. Just saying. Both years went live at the same time.
Yeah. Oh, apparently there's more people hating on him apparently. Which you love to see. His tracker isn't as good though, because I'm going to be doing it differently and mine will be better. Hamilton is 10 seconds behind him now, 11.5 now. 11.5. Tottenham still have no manager, Lol Banter Club. I mean, if you have a cock as a badge and you have to kiss a cock to show respect, it's already taking the piss, really. Jesus.
Valtteri Bottas has now got piss on its tyres.
Nice. Says 11-second gap and small chance of rain. Who are you talking about?
Bottas.
Wolf, you know who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about.
Never mind.
We're talking about the unspoken channel, who like me a lot. They love me, really. They do. They copy all of my ideas. I do England watch-alongs. They do England watch-alongs. I do Formula One watch-alongs. They do Formula One watch-alongs. I do match reactions. They do match reactions.
And you do other watch-alongs as well. And now all of a sudden they started doing it. I
do other watch-alongs. They do other watch-alongs. But I am a nice person and they are racist. Just want to keep reminding my viewers that they are racist. Not the viewers, of course. The viewers are not racist. That channel is. We are not. We like to hold ourselves to the highest of standards here on YouTube. Okay, I'm going to spy on them right now. I'll be back, Commander Niall. Love it. Don't like or dislike their video. It gives them traction. Not that anyone would really want to watch their content. It's boring. Boring. What? Who said boring? How rude of you. Someone just jumped into a stream and called them boring. It absolutely was not us. We would never be so rude.
Ricardo, Ricardo.
Ricardo is having a shocking season. He's having a shocker. He's not enjoying life. 6-second gap, and there's a 12.5-second gap between Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen. Perez might actually catch Valtteri, which is going to be good. Perez has the fastest lap, as you would expect.
This is good, actually, in terms of the constructors. Perez needed that point.
Yeah, and he's may probably overtake Bottas as well. Bit of team radio for Carlos Sainz. Sainz just unlapping himself, I think.
Overtook Hamilton.
Love it. Love to see it. Imagine supporting Lewis Hamilton. Could never be me. Or me.
This is Whitening, is it, on board? Yep, Whitening.
Sainz was told you can unlap yourself to Valtteri Bottas. That was Valtteri, not Lewis.
Mazepin's now that, which is good to see.
Lapped again. But it could be better. Could be the other unnamed channel. This is true. Hamilton needs to fuck off. He done out here. He is done out here. He is definitely done out here. Now nipping Sharma is a traitor. He is chatting on their channel. He always does. He's just never. There's a reason he's not a regular panelist on this channel. I don't mind him going in the comments. I mean, all views are good views, right? And if he interacts, that's good interaction. It helps the channel. But yes. I've been aware of that for many a while.
I will say, I'm just glad he's not commenting on my channel.
He'll get blocked. Okay, I'm gonna comment now. FC on the other channel. You don't mind now? Do what you want. I do not control you people. We live in a free world, and you are free to do whatever you want to do. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. I will politely and calmly say I don't rule your lives. You are allowed to do what you want to do in life. Make sure you enjoy it. And Wolf, you're about to get yourself banned as well from their channel. Love to see it.
You can tell this Quantum Three's been boring.
Yeah, 16 second gap now. They're about to give Verstappen tea and cake at this rate. Wolf saying on it. Yeah, I mean it has got a bit boring towards the end, hasn't it?
What can you do?
I am gonna get banned. Love it. Hamilton team radio. I'll hear that in a second. I may or may not started the war, not gonna lie. Amar, what have you done, buddy? Oh dear. What have you done? Oh dear. Bad Amar. Oh, why are you saying? Oh, jeez. Hamilton is a Ford Niall FC. Oh, I love you guys. Let me just mute myself. He's just sat there in complete silence. He's just like, he says nothing. He's only got 2 people watching, and we have 4. Massive thanks, double the views, and half the subscribers. But you know, it's because we have we have a
petting.
Oh my. He does it. Sorry, gents, but F1 is boring, more boring than the first 90 minutes of Italy, Austria. I think I'd still like Drive to Survive though. Yeah, I think you'd like Drive to Survive because it's a lot more interactive, a lot more interesting. Races can be, oh my. It does make me want to go to
what is he? Oh, it's the Aston Martin. For fuck's sake.
He doesn't want the smoke. He doesn't. Max is 38 seconds ahead.
Aston Martin, you are pretty troll. You are a troll for a Mercedes car. I thought it was Bottas.
Verstappen on the fastest lap. No, on the last lap, not the fastest lap. They're looking to try and get Lewis the fastest lap, but I don't know how that's physically possible unless he gets past It's Nikita Mazepin. Good luck. Lewis ain't getting fastest lap, guys. Just chuck that out there now. He's not getting fastest lap.
It was Miss Schumacher, that's it.
Oh, shame. Mick has decency. A big up to Dylan. Good afternoon, lads. Good afternoon to yourself as well. And it looks like they're trying to get Max with
Tell you what, it's done quick. It's done quick this way.
It has, and Perez is a second and a half behind.
He told Verstappen.
He's rattled. I'll watch it in a second after we finish. And here we go. Max Verstappen.
What a 12.
Oh, he's an absolute wanker. He's a wanker. We love to see it. I'm inclined to support it, just to hate no Lewis Hamilton, however. No Lewis Hamilton. Read my comments. He doesn't seem to care. He's like, thanks for letting me read my comments. Doesn't seem to care. He was like, thanks for letting me where are coming from, leave a like. Where you are coming from, leave a like. Yes, we always like to advertise racists. I'm joking. And that's... And that was obviously... That was fairly entertaining. Obviously, race is over. This is finished. Max Verstappen has won the Styrian Grand Prix. The Styrian Grand Prix, which has put him way ahead in the Drivers' Championship as well. Lewis could not do a single thing today. Lewis was, in fact, finished out here. He was done. He could not cope with himself. I think he's probably now, I'm guessing, in tears. We hope. But yeah, Lewis is completely done. Really struggled.
Hamilton got the fastest, yeah.
Oh well. But yes, let's go to some comments. He had to bring up the 7 times world championship as an argument. Yeah, they all do. Wolf, you're starting beef for now. Wait, trust me, the beef was starting way before now. He seems like the type of guy to say, I'm not racist, I support Lewis Hamilton. True. I actually could see him saying that, you know. Phil Pacheco gave it his all. He did. He had a really good race, I thought. A really good race. And look, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But a really good race from Checo. Max Verstappen lines up in the P1, and in comes Mr. Lewis Hamilton, who was 38 seconds behind Max Verstappen. Amazing. Dylan saying, I'm not racist, I love John Barnes. Leclerc driver of the day for me. I gave it a Max, but you could give it a Leclerc. You could give it to almost any of them. Amar saying, I'm not racist, Jimmy Savile is my dad. Jesus Christ. That is horrific, to say the least. And Max goes to his pick. He goes to his team. A beautiful moment for him and his team. They're all very chuffed. And I think Max realizes that this could be his year. This very much could be the year that Max Verstappen wins the Formula One Drivers' Championship, which is incredible, amazing. And Lewis has to sit there in silence and reflect on how crap he is as a driver at the moment. The car not good enough. The driver's not good enough. Simply, he is shit. He called me an idiot. Oh well. I could say a lot worse, but I'll be nice. I'll be nice. I'll be the big man. I just need to think of something funny to say. But yeah, a really, really bad day for Lewis, who just stares at his car. He's looking at his car going, why is it so shit? Why is this so shit? I'm surprised he ain't looking at Max's going, this car is the better car. Max is he's got a great big smile on his face. Max is happy, which we love to see. We love to see happy Max. Very, very true. On that note, I'm out. Jeffrey Epstein, bloody hell. That's crikey. Lewis Hamilton keeps racism alive by speaking it. I don't know about that. Look, there is obviously a problem here. It does need combating. We just need to find a way as a society to combat the issue. So we need to work away and be done. You should do a stream with him, to be honest, and settle it. As me and Prime have always said, we are more than willing to talk to them live not on this channel. It ain't happening on this channel. We'll set up a different channel. We'll just call it the I don't know, racist versus non-racist or something. But yeah, we're more than happy to discuss it. Yeah, is there transfer talk after the stream? There's not today. There's not today because obviously we've got Czech Republic versus Netherlands versus the Czech Republic at 4:30. I'll be live. Charles will be joining me at 5 p.m. and then me and Max doing Belgium versus Portugal. Max with a beautiful. I know. I'm looking forward to that. One of the big boys going out of the tournament in the round of 16, and Max with a great big smile, which we love to see as well. But we're going to leave it there. We're going to wrap it up there. I need to go speak to Velvet Swan about how to get a glow on to my thumbnails, but you know, the fun stuff. We'll be back, as I say, in just under an hour now. So make sure you tune in for that as well. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Check out our socials: Twitter, Let's Talk EPL, Instagram, Let's Talk EPL _, and on TikTok at Let's Talk Premier League, who is the other channel. You don't want to know. It's a very long story. It's a very long story, very broad and very long story. And read my message as well. Give me a second, Liam. Give me a second. It is on my. If it's in the messages, I'll read it. Calm. We urge calm. Trust me, it'll be absolutely golden. It'll be absolutely golden. But Chris, where can they find you?
Find me here on the official F1 Watchalongs. Chris Wells 96 on Twitter and Chris Wells on YouTube.
He also calls you a liar. Now that is bang out of order. I am many things. I am chunky. I am funny. I'm fucking hilarious, and I'm a sexy fucker. But I'm not a liar. That is rude. I don't lie. I don't lie. I don't lie. Not a chance. I is not a liar. He is though. Yeah, I believe it or not, I'm not self-conscious. I'm full of confidence, as always. But we are going to wrap it up there. What's this all about? Long story. Long story. End it before I get another video taken for defamation of character. Look, we'll be back in just under an hour, but until next time, thanks for watching and peace out, guys.